Hello, we're going to be demonstrating seated high-level exercises for you with a resisted band and then a little bit harder exercises to just challenge some of your strength. So our first exercise that we're going to do is we're going to work on some of strength for the top of the muscle on top of our leg, So we're going to wrap our TheraBand here around both feet or both ankles. On one foot, you're going to push the heel of your foot down into the ground so it secures the band. And then with the opposite leg, you're going to kick your leg straight. So she's going to kick her leg all the way up to the knee to be all the way straight and then bring the foot back down to the ground. You can see when she does this, her opposite leg is holding that TheraBand down to the ground, so it gives a little bit of resistance for you. Okay? The second exercise that you'll do is you'll bring that opposite leg up towards the ceiling, so kind of almost like both legs are straight up. And then with resistance down, you're going to bring your leg down to the ground. So you're now working on the muscles on the back side of your leg. So you're getting a little bit of a resistance, kind of pulling that heel back under the chair for where you're sitting. We'll do 10 repetitions on each side with this, and you can just alternate which loop is under your heel for each leg. You can go ahead and bring both legs back down to the ground. Our next exercise, we're going to slide that band up around both of your knees. So it'll kind of be right at your knees, a little bit on your thighs here. If your band is a little bit longer, you can just kind of wrap it around one hand just to tighten it up so you get a little resistance for this. So with one leg at a time, she's going to bring her leg out to the side of the chair and then back into the middle. So when you do this exercise, you just want to make sure you're really moving that foot over and in and not twisting at your hip. Okay, so you really want those side hip muscles to work on this one. You'll do 10 on one side and then you'll switch and do 10 on the other side as well. Okay. After that, we're going to bring the band back down to loop under one heel. Okay, so one heel is going to be looped and then the opposite side of the band is going to come up over your thigh. Okay. It'll still stay looped in it. With this particular exercise, on the leg that the band is looped over the thigh, you'll lift that knee up towards the ceiling like you're marching that leg and then bringing it back down. Okay. Again, with all of these exercises, you want to keep good posture, just making sure you're not slumping or moving as you're doing these exercises. 10 times on one leg and then 10 times on the other leg as well. Okay. After that, we're going to unloop the band and we're going to loop it around one of our feet. We're going to switch gears and work a little bit on our arm exercises here, or some arm strength. So with the band looped around one foot on the ground, we're going to work on bending our elbow up, contracting that bicep, and then bringing slowly that hand back down to the seated position or to that chair surface. Okay. Again, 10 times on one side, and then you'll loop around your other foot to complete the other arm. With the leg in this, or the loop, or the band, in the same position, we're going to keep our arm straight for this next one, and we're going to lift the arm all the way up overhead so that the elbow stays nice and straight, and then bringing it back down. Okay. You can see as she's lifting, she's keeping her thumb area kind of up towards the ceiling as she is raising that arm up overhead. All right. Next, we're going to unloop the band completely from our foot. So one side of our band will stay in our hand, while the other side is going to bring our arm out to the side, kind of like a snow angel motion with your arms. So we'll kind of hold the band tight here while the other arm comes up and then back down. And again, nice posture, standing up nice and tall. That thumb is up towards the ceiling and she's just lifting that arm up and down. All right, there's one more exercise here, but you won't need the band for the last one. So the last exercise is chair push-ups. So hands are going to be resting on the armrest of the chair. Elbows are kind of going to be up towards the ceiling a little bit. With your feet flat on the ground, you're going to push through those legs and push through your arms to lift your bottom off of the chair and then slowly lower yourself back down to that surface. You'll do 10 times. Each time that you do it, you want to try to fully extend or straighten these elbows as you go. And you can use your legs to help give yourself some push from that chair surface. All right, thank you for watching.